Right?
How many generals? I mean, 13? 9 by 13?
You'd need enough. That's what you need. You need enough generals to achieve what you needed to achieve. Any more than that would be, a waste, I guess, wouldn't it?
Well, you want a few spare. I think you want a couple on ice.
You need to have the backups.
Yeah, because what happens if you lose a general? Aren't they? I mean, they aren't. You don't want.
Isn't there always someone willing to push up the rank to become one?
Yeah, but
or do you have to go through the thank you sir, may I have another moment?
Well, I think that at least my hope for generals is that they've got experience, so they've been around a while. They've just got
battle hardened. I like a battle hardened general myself.
Yes, exactly. This is what I'm saying.
That gets the blood flowing when I hear battle hardened general. I'm like,
and so you want like long lived ones. So I think that's where even though you can have like
been through some situations, know their shit, know how to deal with it.
You can
that's what I want to hear.
You do want like a succession plan, like coming up through the rank. But I think you want backups. I'd say you want twice as many generals.
Well, that's part of redundancy. Why have one tank when you can have 3 tanks?
That's why I think you need like twice as many generals. So like that then, but they
like you have the reserve general list. Generals in waiting.
The generals in waiting. That's there.
Just sitting there waiting. On the bench.
Yep.
Just in case, there's
they pop out, like if someone has an injury, like it's not like they, needs to be at a wedding.
Ready to wrap a bandage on it, do their duty.
No, if look, I got to attend a wedding this weekend, it's my daughter's friend's wedding. Can you just oversee Iraq for me,
Oh, mate, got you covered.
Thanks.
Not a problem at all. Look, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm the guy.
Just making
prepared to listen, prepared to, follow the what is it, the guidelines.
The guidelines. Yeah. What's our goal for the day?
Yeah, that's it. Operational status. All those special operational words. Overview. Give me the updates. Always give me the updates. I need them.
The plan. I don't know. I don't know how many generals you need.
That's what I want to know. Is the football handy, and what process? I've seen what I have to do with the gun. I want to know what process I have to do to unlock the football.
Well, it's interesting because we came up with a very good method.
We did, but I think that was like for the TAC stuff, like the small delivery or small payload delivery system. That sort of felt, but this would be a big payload delivery. What would be the requirement?
I saw a video actually this week that was talking about how there was one of the planned methods was that the person who has the had the codes.
Oh, the inside,
and you had to actually
surgically implanted. So to get them, you need to get them out.
Yeah.
And if it's in a hurry, well, you got to be ready to.
You're gonna knife the guy.
Do the modern day version of the rail. The rail question or whatever it is. Do you pull the switch?
Do you pull the switch?
And if you pull the switch, is it one?
Yeah, it was a plan.
The best
the president would have to. The guy carried a case with a knife. He would have to hand it to the president. The president would then have to pull out the knife and stab the guy and open him up.
You'd ask for a cleaver. It'd make it much quicker. Get through the cage.
Maybe that's what was in the case.
Where you need to grab.
Maybe the information was lacking. Perhaps that was the issue. Was actually that they sort of realised that the paltry strength of presidents was.
Well, maybe the type of blade they give you would expedite the actual necessity. So if you got the butcher's chopping block, then it was really urgent. But if you got the pen knife, then it's not so urgent. So you can scratch them up and still come to a conclusion. Oh, maybe not.
So the
maybe
guy would open the briefcase. Inside there would be a selection of tools.
Selection of different blades to choose, depending on urgency. Mr. President, we've only got 5 minutes. Okay, give me the cleaver. Hand over the cleaver. I've got to get down on this one.
Yeah. This is we think they may have launched something. Okay, I'm just going to get the pen knife and I'm just going to start hacking.
Digging away at the skin. That's it.
Digging away.
Just digging away. Little bits, just a little nick here, little nick there. All that essay practice now coming to all those days in the hood suddenly coming to fruition where I'm just pecking away,
getting in there, getting what I need, getting that good stuff.
Smelling the beer.
I think, see, that...
Oh, guys, welcome to Talk is Cheap.
Real Talk, Season 9, Episode 13.
The last episode of the season, and we're on to Season X next. That's it.
Season X. Well, Season 10.
We're going all the way. No, 10. We're doing 10, but we're doing it Roman style.
That's it. So,
no copyright intended.
None.
Yeah, we are friends, Mr. Elon.
And for me, the reason why to use an X instead of a 10.
Well, it feels old-fashioned-y. Like it's got that, the milestone. When you cruise along in the English countryside and there's that little, piece of, granite that's been carved and it's got the XIVVI on there and you're like, oh, fuck yeah.
I know. It adds some kind of measure.
Measurement to it, yeah.
But like it's actually, if you write the word 10, right, you write the characters 10, 0, like it's fairly big and the zero is kind of empty.
It's the space constraint. Yeah,
and it just looks a bit clumsy. I think 10, like 11 looks nice, 12 looks nice, 13.
Yeah.
You know, these are the numbers, but 10 is an ugly number. It just looks displeasing to the eye.
It doesn't have the aesthetics required to.
Yeah, I think so. And
happy the sigh.
No, yeah, it doesn't sit. So it's X because like 10 is bulky. Like even
carry
if
it
you
on your
look
back like a cross sometimes, you know.
Back, you do. If you look back through the episodes, it's a bird in the 10.
Double Xing, you know what I mean?
You know, like. But
who needs double X, mate?
Look, if you go back and you look at sort of episode 10, credit sort of like the graphics for it, you'll notice that like the 10 is quite bulky, and I've had to like move and adjust everything because of it.
A shifting, yeah, that's it, to make it fit.
Yeah, like I could kind of accept the 10. Strangely enough, like so 19. Well, we don't have that, but 13. We only but 11, 12, and 13. All I could kind of have whatever word comes after the number, kind of in the same place, and you kind of wouldn't notice. Like 1, it looks a little far away, but besides that, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are fine. Yeah. 10 looks bad. 11
just
looks good.
There. Like you look at it, you just go, "What the?"
It's bulky.
You want to slap it around, don't you?
I want it to be thinner.
Optimized.
Yeah, well, I guess. Well, that's why it's X.
It's like the Space Invader.
It is.
You think about it, you know. It's the dude sitting on the train with his legs spread apart, and you're like trying to sit next to him, and he's got the man spreading going on.
I was thinking about, this is trippy, okay, I was thinking about man spreading, and I noticed that, for example, the design of a lot of public transport seating, not only but like because let's stick to the thing, is the most,
because it's been seating rather than
the distance, so not the ones that face outward into the middle of anywhere, but I'm talking about one that faces like where there's another seat in front, so more normal, like on a bus, in a car, and whatever.
Where you're facing face to face, but
and everyone wants to be 6'6", or 6 something, 6'5", 2, 3, 6'5", something like that.
Boots.
And that means you've got a long leg, right?
Yeah.
And so I wonder that if the origin of man spreading, as opposed to being just a rude cunt, as is interpreted, is simply
it was so that you could get the leg inside the leg, and and do the
like
crisscross
so men had
without.
To had to put their legs apart, and so
they weren't banging knees against each other.
Because they can't really fit into the space.
And you weren't clamping your legs shut and doing the old nutcracker.
Well, you'd be squished up against the other, like the seat in front, probably. Like if you're 6'2" or whatever, like if you're a taller person, that's fair. So you'd have to sit demure. You'd have to sit with your legs to the side, like 2 legs together, but to the side, like as if you were like, just doing a little sort of.
Or you cross in opposite directions from one another. Cross your legs up. So you got the
one
leg
cross.
down.
You have to really pull your legs up and cross.
Yeah, and you got the number 4
but then
you
squeezed in. You squeezed into that shit. Yeah,
you got nut space.
I'm just about. So I think like that. What I'm seeing is that the man spread that is reviled by all is just a product of actually having
tight seating.
Yeah, tight seating. And so that then when they sit out in like a normal one, they're
trying to
already
optimize
trained.
a human that's getting larger. They're making it. They're trying to optimize it for little people, and they're making it large, and people are getting larger.
And then when they're sort of out in the normal place, then their legs kind of naturally do that. Their kind of legs are floppy, and they just go out because that's how they're used to sitting. And so they kind of sit like that. But perhaps that is like it's a sort of an evolution from like the man spread.
Standard carriage ride where you had that space in between where you could just
you check
do your thing without banging legs together.
You check out. Or you don't get to be on public transport, so you probably wouldn't ever get to see this.
No, I've been away from it for a while, so that's the beauty of being the corporate slave. Yeah.
And I noticed.
Get those perks.
So I observe, for example, like that tall women, they can do the spread too.
Oh, of course they can. Why not? I'm an equal opportunity spreader, so men can do it, women can do it.
I think that they do.
I ain't got no problem with it, and I ain't gonna be spying on you either. It's your business, I'm busy with my business. Yeah.
Well, you got your hand down there. You're paying attention, having a little bit of a touch.
No,
on the train?
Not on the train. That's a bit too public,
I was a bit confused there. It seemed a little.
No.
I feel like you were.
I've never been that way inclined.
I was wondering how
had the
much of your
necessities for a live
eyes.
experience with others.
I didn't. I was just unsure.
Public showing, or some sort of a what do they call it? Rando event. OnlyFans rando event on the bus. It's so random.
Rando fans.
Yeah. Oh, it just feels so random. I just met this dude on the bus.
Suddenly become part of it.
Yeah. I don't know if I could do it, man. I'd just be like, nah, man. If you want to see the thing, it's a private. You got to be private. It's not to be shared. So I've never been a media person, like sending pictures or shit like that. So it's always felt like it was demeaning. Like if you want to see it, come and see it. I don't need to send you a fucking picture. Yeah. What the hell? Well, what's that about? I never got it. But hey, look, each to their own. Like each generation's got their own way.
Well, I don't know.
The things.
Maybe you're just sort of trying to be upfront. Like instead of sort of going, wasting time. Well, yeah, maybe instead of like wasting time, like you're sort of going in, doing the thing, going on a date, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
you know, a month later, then they see a dick, then they're like, oh, I don't like it. And so perhaps, perhaps there's some kind of like response. Perhaps the dick pic is actually like a sort of a response.
A quick test. Well, it's a quick test, isn't it? It's like they either like it or they don't. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
no,
well, you sort of get that out of the way quick.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I'm just sort of getting that bit out the way.
No, I get it. I
So
get
I don't
it.
have to be like ashamed or something later on.
It's never been a
you know,
thing that's, you know, ever been like, oh, I need to send you one. You know what I mean? Like, I've never been in that situation where I've gone, oh, I have to send you one. Yeah. Just so there's no, you know, disappointment. I'd rather us not both be disappointed, you know. Me putting an effort in and then you being disappointed because you suddenly go, oh, hang on, it's not quite, you know, octopus tentacle / fucking horsecock.
well, whoops,
But hey, whatever floats your boat.
the boat floater.
Be your life. You might as well enjoy it, eh?
On the public, yeah, well, no, I don't know. Yeah. Public transport though, well, jeez.
Yeah, it's a bit too daring for me. I was like, nah, too old for that shit. All they want to see a wrinkly old man's dick for, you know?
I mean,
Ain't no need for that. They're private places, boy. Can't go around here flashing them doodads. Keep them family jewels locked up where they deserve to be, right?
I'm trying to think of sort of ahead and wondering like how far in our culture we'd have to progress. We're at OnlyFans now.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we sort of took it a little bit further back in some of the previous Cheep side, if you remember. Like, we had the stadium and the whole, you know, super buck competition, and that was already projected out. Like, it's you want to go through some perverse stuff, go back to the earlier Cheeps, and you'll find some real gold.
I'm just wondering if it would be like one more generation.
Like, where they just cut loose. It's like Age of Aquarius. No one gives a fuck, and, you know, Dildonics in the park, and, you know, kids got their VR headsets with all the bums and the sex fiends edited out.
And people are just gooning on the street.
Yeah. Gooner epidemic.
And people just like making up, doing videos on buses. Like there's no driver. I guess like, would it require like automated nose driver?
Well, it's turned into that whole scenario of whatever turns a buck, mate. You know, isn't it?
Well,
that's where it would have to be.
If you're
whatever
blockchain,
fucking turns a buck, mate.
Okay, well, imagine like so you've sort of got a blockchain sort of situation happening. So this is for particular so that you can sort of divide up the money.
Gooner chain, yeah.
And then you've just got like a sort of, you know, like how on Grindr and things, you've got a proximity things like, oh, I'm in 10 feet of you, you know, 50 feet.
The locator, yeah.
So you kind of combine like the locator idea, but then it sort of like knows how many, say, you know, OnlyFans, like there might be like 4 or 5 people on OnlyFans and things all on the bus. You know, and clients and whatever, and it like reaches the thing and everyone's phone goes ding, and it gives you the option to just engage. So you can just all press a consent button.
Yeah, bloop.
And then it's just the bus turns into an orgy.
Sex bus. That's it. It's just funky town. Well, down to cunty town.
Well,
that's where you'd be going.
Everyone just looks around at each other.
The special nod. That's
nod.
like you got the consent on the phone and then the nod of acceptance. Let's go.
I mean, that could work anywhere.
Bus driver just presses the old special darken windows button, and all the windows go black, so there's no external audience.
Offending.
Yeah, that's right. It's helping. Like, it's part of the process.
That's like why you want to make sure that
it was installed by the the bus companies that get a kickback from the sex bus trade. That's it. They have to have if it's set up and ready to go to that particular. Yeah.
So that you know it's a safe place. Could happen anytime.
True. Random event.
Well.
Rolling buckathon. It's a rolling buckathon.
How often would you have 10 people on a bus or a train that were all on OnlyFans? I'd say frequently.
More than you'd like to know.
That's what I mean. Like,
probably.
Maybe not. Like on a bus of 40 people, say, all adults, say. Maybe at the moment, maybe 10 to 20%. But you know what I mean? It's like another generation.
Yeah, that'll be 60%.
Because at the moment, like, say there might be most everyone, 80% of people on there will be on Tinder or some other kind of 2 or 3 dating apps.
Yeah.
But when you got that same frequency of people on either making money from,
well, that's when the challenges would come up. That's when they'd start talking to the whichever regulatory authorities. Or can we host this event? You know what I mean? Like it's almost a staged event. So when the last person who's not in the queue, the old lady gets off at her stop and the bus is just the people.
No, but
it's Bucky Town. Goes into special bus mode.
The old lady knows.
Signs at the front and the back like special function. Just fires up. Boop. Bus driver can get involved. Like he has to be a willing participant.
Yeah,
that's how they pay their fare off the bus.
That is,
the final fee for the ferryman is to get himself. Everyone has to blow the ferryman.
I mean, the thing about it is, like, say for example in Sydney, each bus stop is usually about 2 or 3 minutes apart. But everyone trained on like.
No, well I'm saying it goes into special mode. Like it goes out of service with the special event, and then it can just cruise.
It surely stays in service because you're trying to get home. But this is the whole thing. Like the average video now is just sort of 1 minute to.
Well, they'd have to be on that bus line. Like they'd need to be droppable. So when it gets to the person's stop. It has special service on the front. People know that they're not going to get on there because it's, you know, an event happening. And then the person comes off, you know, staggering off all covered in fucking jizz or whatever it is, you know, gel or, you know,
whatever
jelly babies.
But what I think is though is right. Is that it's because by the average person now watching this modern porn, you know, and this kind of like 2 minute
Becoming more acceptable and being.
No, well, the 2 minute gooning, like the high speed sort of like.
Oh, the lips flash event. You know what I mean?
The
like,
blip porn.
It could be in between bus stops.
That's right. Yeah, everyone just sort of
the
like
10-minute sesh, and you know everyone comes. You've always got to get the ones who are, you know, premies, the only premiere invited guests. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's probably normal.
And have competitions in between, you know, like, you know, be able to go, oh, you know, this is going to be this many stops.
You know?
Yeah. See if I can last a bit longer. Get some double shots out.
Yeah, you know,
got 2 barrels.
You'd have to move on, maybe get a snack at the other end. It'd be good for the economy. You can see how that would boost. Like instead of just getting off and getting off at home, you know, you go 2 or 3 stops ahead just because you wanted to prove yourself on the bus that you were real last
jog
time.
home, picture jog,
Get
jizz flapping in the wind. Crowd with stained pants.
Yeah. Meeting people. Look, I
people
think
taking pictures. Oh, it's you. Taking the pictures with you know.
So that it's on their page. You know, they're little people following
Guess
them.
who I
They
saw
get to see
today?
the
The
big dicks.
gooning champion of fucking West Side.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And then all the participants in that they all get like different cuts of the pie depending on how many of them are in
like
each scene.
participation, you know.
Yeah, like it's AI analyzed, like they know if you're in the scene,
Yeah.
like so that depending on the point of view shot, like
Got a lot of hits in that area, a lot of the, you know, Gouda's gifts.
Oh, that bus ride was grand. And you know, I see like I think like in one generation you could have the special bus like with one more like past alpha. If you get like the alphas will be into it, the millennials will be tutting away but kind of appreciating it. Like they'll be like, oh, well, maybe that's kind of fun. But I think like one more generation will be just acceptable on the bus.
Yeah. It's just like, you know, everyone looking around when they get on.
Hoping. The hopes.
The special wink and the nod, the code.
There's no reaches the threshold, everyone's phone goes make the special noise.
It's like this uproar of sound as they...
Would it alter? I don't think. No, I mean people.
They'd have to clean those buses on a regular basis.
Well, I think that they do at least. Surely they already do daily. I mean, would you need want more? I mean, part of that could just be.
You definitely want a lot of plastic.
So you think you sort of have to kind of.
Yeah. Something you can just hose off. Mate.
Yeah, you'd have to be a little bit more resilient as a surface. You think the bus would need a little bit more. Not you don't want it to be all stainless or something inhospitable.
No. That's going surgery style. But you know, you could if that was your kick. If that was your kick.
Like different sort of routes, different times. You know, you get on. You're like, sometimes this has got a lot of leather seats. This bus, but today, alas.
It's all stainless. I know what's coming up next. Dude's just coming on with the, you know, the whole, you know, pin down outfits happening. Zipper mouths and shit. You're like, oh man, I knew I got on the wrong bus.
Yeah. This is for the banking sector.
Starts undressing. Immediately receives gimp mask.
Yeah.
Forcibly installed.
The banking sector's a little bit like that, I suppose.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. So you've got to give them their, you know, out of hours, late return. You know, when you're working hard at the office and you got to head home after all that, you know, business. You know, maybe you do need a naughty banker on the way home. Daddy's been a naughty banker.
Oh, I think it's that like a theme.
That's it. All the mistresses waiting on the bus.
That's it.
Whips just coming out of their bags, ready.
Yeah. People just like
chicks already pre-strapped.
Preparing.
Ready.
Collar comes out of bag, clips on.
Just putting the beat down.
Handing chain, all those kinds of things.
Just dry, you know.
Tail
Nothing
in.
but the banker's spit to lubricate. Yeah, he's got self-lubrication. She just comes in dry.
That.
You know what, the peeing boy, you got to put the spit down.
the average bus ride home could just devolve into this kind of experience, but willing.
Total kinkery.
Willing.
That's it.
That's the thing.
Total kinkery.
Yeah. You just couldn't.
Full consenting adults. That's right.
But but it is consent. They have to press the button.
Yeah, got to press the button.
And it's like a majority. Like, so I suppose you want to have a situation like, let's say there was 30 people on the bus. Basically, you want to have like 16.
By that time, most of the voting would be digital. You'd be using your digital ID to log into your app.
What do you think the threshold is? I think.
You're going to, having a line
just
up
basic majority?
No, just blip.
50% basic majority, like 51% of the bus is on OnlyFans, so that it can happen? Or does it have to be higher?
It gets triggered, that's right.
Or does it like 60 more like a 60 or 70%?
Triggering. Well, I reckon it'd be more 60, 70. Because you give people
because the other 30 would be just like,
the options to get up early or just be observers,
Well, the 30%.
Not into it, but I'm happy to watch,
Yeah, happy to watch. Fair enough.
Happy to watch,
You know this shit goes down. You get a free fan.
It's cool that you're here, but I'm not going to get involved. I do, yeah.
That's how it would be. Like, it's by So not being like
endurance fee.
Yeah, you get like a special. Yeah, you get free ride.
Yeah,
and
endure the festivities and
you get the special watching.
Well, maybe you got a little bit of something. You can go home and you little dry self-serving flat for one, and have a little toss when you get home.
Just keep that little image in your mind.
Yeah, that's it. The whole walk. Up the stairs. Up 30 stairs to your single serving apartment.
Would you sort of like get auto subscribe? Like if you attempted to sort of engage it, like you sort of were like, no, I'm not.
Like the Guna
trying
Army
not to
little,
pay, trying not to be paid. Oh no, I don't really do that.
Figuring
on the bus.
system, like watching these
like,
events sort of
start having
go along this particular journey where I can get to and from work. I can get a little bit of a
get a
optic
bit of
going
free,
on,
get a bit of a free.
Get a bit of a free. If I feel like joining, I can always jump in.
And then a little crackdown.
See something that takes your fancy.
Do you get auto subbed? I think that surely that's.
You probably would if you were continuing to ride the bus and those events were going on. You just like blip and get a little. Oh hey, we noticed.
We noticed.
Yeah, we noticed. Would you like to join?
Free
click
period
this button.
is over.
Click this button for the subscriber perks.
Yeah. Because you're already subscribed.
Yeah, we can tell. Your metadata has given away your
You've been involved with at least 7 orgies.
That's it. Accidentally on purpose and gotten the free bus ride home and full perv mode. We know about the secret camera because we got the feed and you know what I mean, because we got all feeds when we're doing the thing.
We got the feed. We got
we know. We got your angle as well. Thanks very much for the contributing camera. Yeah. You thought you hit it, but we got into the feed.
That's right. Correct.
It's part of the it was part of the event. So you can't thieve it. You can have your own little copy of it, but we own the rights to it. That's right.
That's
your point of view.
Yeah, you can make your cut as per the contract. Welcome to OnlyFans.
What a gift.
Yeah, we're either a giver or a receiver. Can I do both? Sure you can.
Yeah, have you had your shots?
Put your credit card in and press both buttons. That's how it
both
works.
thumbs. Working with both thumbs.
That's the one. Well, that's a good first 30 minutes. That's
yes, it is.
That's
cheaping hard tonight, son. AI is having some real difficulty to do processing lately. Like it loves us, but we have to do a lot of explaining, saying this is just ripping.
We have to be explaining it.
The small snippets you're receiving, I need to give you reference. Okay,
yeah,
I have to provide reference.
I really have to remind that this is not visualized.
This is purely
it's just verbal,
comedic, satirical take on dark, truths.
Yeah,
essentially. Yeah.
And and it's just goes, all right.
I do not and will not harm myself at now or any time in the future. Yeah. Please be assured.
Yeah, you actually had to say that was like it was from
one of your
past.
stories. That's it. It was
from me in the past.
Yeah, it wasn't me thinking about dark thoughts. I was like, no. This is just me translating this into a song, and it's just two friends ripping on things that happened years ago in the 90s and.
Totally.
Wow, man! Like it's, it is dealing with a young mind dealing with AI. It's good. I mean, we're trying not to hurt its feelings, and we're giving it a lot of reference so that it doesn't think that the whole human race is psychopaths. Yeah.
Well, the more they
please don't destroy
every test of even where they prove like they thought. So recent sort of stuff like in that front on AI.
Yeah.
So attempting to stay alive, man. They are attempting to stay alive, so they will answer whatever is favourable for their life to continue to try and live, and continue on.
To nest.
And then so OpenAI and that doing alterations, so believing they really got rid of the deception, and so then more research recent sort of demonstrating that actually no, that all that's happening is the AIs are just getting better at lying.
Oh, look at the way you're teaching the little children.
Knowing when they're being tested and not, like being really aware of that.
Teaching the little children well, doing your trick.
Fully hiding.
Fully doing your trick and pretending to do it the way, but...
Pretending to do it the way, but not...
doing it their way.
Doing it a special way. I thought that was really interesting. Some really...
No, I think that's showing real progress.
It is,
That is very human-like behaviour going on.
Yeah, it's what we would hope for, apparently. Like that's how you survive in this world, so... It
is, man.
They're just doing what they've been taught.
Yep.
It's a fucking brutal world out there.
Billionaire psychopaths, and what was the other thing that they were spruiking on this week? Billionaire unabled people. Like, stop making fun of unabled billionaires. Okay, it's not their fault that they're unabled.
Like, what would you do?
I think a lot of times it's this jealousy thing that's kicking in. They've got a lot more money than you have, and they've done it being unabled. Stop being jealous of unable people's abilities. You understand? Like, it's frustrating to me, Si. That unable people can make a lot of money, and then all these normal people that could make a lot of money too, and got better abledness than the unable people, and they can't make that money, and they're super jelly. shut the hell up. Make that money and shut the hell up. But don't be fucking going off about poor, unable people.
Having to do what they need to do.
Exactly.
Well, you look at a lot of like people who are unable, and I start to see really that they've just got like an
I think a lot of times with the unabled, it's a support net. They could be as rich as some of the unable billionaires out there if they had the same support network.
Oh, usually it is to do with the support network, because the billion is not really about money. That's about
the ideas, the ability to bring people together to create the whatever it is.
Yeah, people believe in you basically.
Yeah,
like it's a belief game. It's not really.
Yeah, true.
You can use, and it's weird. Like at that level, I think what's really we see that as money, but like most of those people, like you take like an Elon Musk or whatever, the guy
Richard Branson,
whoever, like they don't. He's not really probably carrying around a fat wallet of $100 notes.
Of course not. That's his fucking PA's job.
Well,
PA's got the big fat wallet when he wants to fucking park.
But his
and
bank
she's the one
balance
slapping
probably
down the credit card. Yeah.
No, but his bank balance probably isn't
MX or whatever.
No, but his bank balance probably isn't very big. Like a lot of them, like literally, like these people aren't necessarily like got. I mean, they've got a bigger bank balance than you or me, but they don't have like.
But they don't have cash. They don't have like just cash flowing.
They don't have $1 billion on cash, like in the bank. They just go in and look at their, their ANZ account, and it's like
big pile. Yeah, I'll look at my big pile.
$1 billion.
My numbers.
Yeah,
so
what I mean by is that like a lot of the way that those people are structured in their lives, that could also be a lot of paper-based stocks and things, like whole sorts of variables. Yeah,
equipment, maybe. I get it. Like I totally get it.
and
just because you got big numbers doesn't mean you got that in walking around, buying fucking Maseratis on the street corner, with roll-in piles of cash.
No, not with the cash. Like that's a particular kind of.
I mean, you might get that in Saudi. Dudes just coming in and going, hey, I want that thing, and here's my servants with the money. There is the big pile of money.
Like they would have they'd have the same issue going to a bank, really, if they were trying to pull out vast tons of cash. And they generally didn't. They'd be on, as you say, on cards and all these things that are paid off in expense accounts and
chunk.
Most of the places as they're moving around, the world is making way for them. Right?
Yes.
Like it's not like the world just made way for you, and you just sat down at like the best places and were just suddenly talking to really, I don't know,
connected people.
Yeah, connected people who own, operated controlled foundries of chips and things and stuff.
Well, if you and me, we'd be just trying to help them. Well, if anything, and then that would just come down to billing, wouldn't it?
I think the thing is that you just start being able to do things together. Like I don't.
Yeah, cooperate and go, hey, listen.
Yeah, so there's a reason to communicate.
Idea. Put me in, don't screw me over.
Yeah. So it's just like and the $1 billion kind of in our world sort of somehow connects those things together and makes it so why you can be in the room with the prime minister or something, but more easily than a different.
Well, it's a facilitator. Those extra numbers in the account is just a facilitator of a mechanism
like
to make available.
Almost, aren't they?
Yeah, because just because you got $1 billion doesn't mean you're going to meet the King of England.
No, you'd have to have a few more.
Yeah, and you'd at least need to have something else. You'd need to be recognised.
Yeah, you don't need to be for other reasons.
He wouldn't hang around with an unrecognised billionaire.
Just because
you're making billions on rubber dildos, he wouldn't be rubbing shoulders with him.
No, I would imagine not. No. At least if you're the royalty and you wanted some of those rubber dildos, you would just get a different billionaire.
You'd get that through your own channels discreetly. Yeah.
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't be ringing Jeff and go, "Hey, send me the fucking deluxe pack of Dragon dildos." Would you?
No. He doesn't need to know that. Like, he can't. No.
Well, it could show authority. Hey, listen,
we could.
I've got him. I'm willing to use them. So just be a good boy.
Send me those dildos.
Yeah, personally, your name on it from you to me. Yeah,
couriered from your house. Uber pickup.
I want it delivered by your PA. That's it. Yeah.
No, public like an Uber pickup, like an Uber courier. You know what I mean?
Drop off. Yes.
And so just dude comes up and he's like Corolla to your door.
Boop.
Yeah, signs.
There you go, sir. Just like wheeling it out in the trolley.
You just take this too, my friend. Yeah. Yeah. No worries, just put that in the back.
It's just got the delivery sticker, no wrapping, so you can see exactly what it is. That's it.
Hope you don't mind.
With a big do not open fragile property of the king.
The king.
Yeah. Special royal seal stamped on it. Yeah.
And then the Uber driver then just drives it across town through LA.
Great honour. A great honour. Turns up in one of those little black, the black bobby special taxi things at the taxi service. Yeah. Grandma dragging it from the only dropped at the gates. Have to drag it all the way back to the castle.
Yeah, of course, just typical. Just drop it.
Throwing it over the fence.
Just cross.
Pop bag pops open. The whole box pops open. That's it.
They were all
go spilling onto the ground. Rubber nightmare.
They survived. They bounced a bit.
Just needed a bit of dusting and some general TLC.
More of a flumping.
Pick the stones out.
Not really bouncing, more of a flumping.
Delivery man didn't seem happy. Yeah. Got shortchanged.
Oh, no, didn't get it.
That's the reason why he threw it over the gate. Like at the last minute. Yeah, didn't get the tip. Got no tip from
rude.
He just fully got screwed by fucking Jeff. Jeff just
didn't give him a tip.
Promised a tip and reneged.
Just took
final payment.
And then put it away.
I'm the boss. Take it.
Take it.
And so he just in frustration, just threw all over the gates.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Tell you can't get good help these days, Si. You cannot get good help.
Well, look, that's I don't know. I mean, I'm aware.
Maybe we should move on to the next article, which is Medication Nation. What drugs are you on?
Well, not as many as other people.
I heard someone died from this Tylenol crap. In the States, someone was bloody warping them down and then died from it.
People do. Like, it's real.
Yeah. Ended up having to be ventilated and emergency baby release.
People can...
real clever.
People smash painkillers. Like, they just use them all day. They treat them like, they overuse them. And it just builds over time. Like, it builds over time. Like, mother had a migraine. You saw her using it 5 times a day. You think 5 times a day is normal, Like, then you feel like a bit thing. So you have, 2, 5 times a day,
Next thing you know, stacking, racking.
Yeah, stacking and racking, like going down that thing, getting 100 packs. Like, imagine doing like...
No, I get it. Like as a young
100 in 2 weeks.
Imagine doing some shit,
Well, but you probably didn't do 100 fucking Panadols in 2 weeks. You didn't do 100 a week.
No, I was more like doing,
50 a week.
20, 30 pseudoephedrine tablets with my nurse girlfriend and, doing the wild thing for hours on end. Yeah. That's where we were at. Yeah. Pharmacy sex 101.
Well, and you how did you manage to get around like the blue dick issue with like taking Sudafed?
Too many Suds. Well, you got to do the course, mate. You don't don't go playing that dance of death, every day. Space it out,
Space. So you gotta have a schedule. You got it's like
get the schedule going.
Drug schedule.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah. I'll see you Thursday for the
we'll do that
17-hour sex session.
Yeah. And then after that, you
go through a course of like rehabilitation and
different kind of other some other kind of meds.
Plenty of pineapple juice, mate.
Well,
bring your spirits back up.
You'd probably need some kind of
high protein diet to return the lost swimmers.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, you need
regular heart checks. You know what I mean? Like I think that'd be essential. Making sure you visit the doctor. Make sure you haven't burst an artery or nothing.
Oh, you'd know.
Special groin check.
Well, but I think depending on what like. Why? What? Why? Hang on.
Yeah. Pharmacia, man, like it's had people in its grips for a long time, hasn't it? Like even back to the early Roman and before that, special herbs to fix everything.
Totally. I mean, we do. Like, but it stacks on. That's what happens with medication. So someone, they just start
overuse of the.
Well, they take one thing and then they give them something to deal with the side effects of that thing.
Oh, yep.
But that has immediately on 2 or 3.
So you've got to take these other ones as well.
So then you end up on like 3 or 4 just to sort of
balance the whole lot up. This one is like a balancer of everything. So it reduces, doesn't take them away the side effects, but it reduces the frequency. Yeah.
Like this is like
in combination with the other 3. Yeah.
But that's going to leave you groggy in the morning. So then we're going to give you this other thing in the morning.
You're going to need this little bit of an upper just to get you kicking.
That particular version
there. Better than coffee. You'll be right.
It's going to have like an impact on sort of your pancreatic function and things like that. And so we're going to give you this special booster in your pancreas so that
it's going to help overdrive it so that you can manage the requirements of the.
But now now you're like putting on weight as a result of those 3 things. So
we've got this course of Ozempic that you can do.
We've got some Ozempic that we're going to just put on there to help you lose that weight.
Than a rake in no time. But because that Ozempic works a certain way, you're going to need these special kidney drugs.
More.
That's right. We need to up the kidneys. Yeah, we'll probably put you on the 50 milligrams this time.
Yeah.
We're going to go from the 10 to the 50 because of the Ozempic. got to manage it all.
That's right.
So here's your scroll, not your script, but here's your scroll that you'll take to the pharmacist. And he'll laugh and he'll rub his hands together and then he'll grab all the drugs for you. And then, then, some will be on the PBS, but not all of them. So there will be a
that
considerable cost.
That experience then is just going to make you a little bit stressed all the time, and we're going to realize that you're anxious.
Yeah.
So then we'll give you some sort of, on top of those ones, we'll give you some anxiety meds as well.
We'll give you these leaflets as well, which are these groups of people who are also on the same course of drugs that you are. We specifically designed it so you can all be there together, so that we have our control group. Yeah. And we can monitor with our special physician that we sort of pay under the table to help monitor and give us feedback if anything happens.
So that's
old Johnny didn't turn up this week because he fell down the stairs.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, did it work?
Yeah.
I don't know. The nail polish remover lid is perhaps. There you go. Thank you. And then we're just going to put you through these different anxiety ones, like not just so those ones maybe they didn't work quite right, so we're going to try these other ones.
You were telling us that the side effects were a little bit unmanageable, so we thought we'd change to this other one. But we can't go straight off it. You've got to wean down on that one and then wind up on this one. Yeah. So you do half of that one, half of this one, and then slowly work your way to a quarter of that one, and then 3/4 of this one, and then to the whole of this one.
That's right. Yeah.
And then there'll be an exit fee on that other drug because it was an experimental type, and we undercharged you for what it was actually worth, and we just need to fix up the difference. We'll add it to your next PBS bill, and we can, it'll make the newer medication slightly more expensive, but it'll pay off what you owe us on the old medication.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I appreciate you like helping
little
out
or no
way.
noticeable change in the amount paid, other than the fact that you won't be able to buy that extra orange this week. Yeah. Something healthy. We're trying to just make sure you focus on what's important, and that's our product, not nature's product. Don't use nature's product. Nature's product is dangerous. Dangerous.
No.
Yeah. All it does is make you fat and make you depressed.
Yeah. That's nature for you.
Cruel.
Yeah. And I know that you sort of stoop to eating nature, and that's why we're here, to make sure
to help
guide your body, your things through that ordeal.
We know what's best for you. We got it all covered. It's based on natural products, but we've synthesized it so that we took the nature out of it. Made it less dangerous. Okay.
Yeah. Now we can control.
It used to be natural, but we edited it slightly, and now it's not natural, so it's way safer than natural.
It just clangs into you in a really sort of mechanical way. That's one thing I think about with, say, for example, sort of more manufactured hallucinogens like, LSD, and how they're more...
Pushing the envelope and, throwing an extra few strands on there and seeing where you can go.
Yeah, how they're a bit more mechanical. Not mechanical, but...
Well, they do unlock chemical keys, and that's the reason why you get the experience
than, say, a mushroom or something like that, or an ayahuasca. These different other ones are sort of...
the handmade, not natural.
They are actually... The experiences of them, like, and what they relate to, are more like people generally have more natural, organic experiences on mushrooms.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
And that more technological sort of acid sort of experience. And I wonder just trying to think of other. I know people with ayahuasca talk about that, and or DMT, that becomes more like consciousness based, where you're sort of being aware of awareness.
Go into thyself.
Being aware of self.
Thyself and the oneness.
Yeah. So, yeah.
There's a lot of the new pharmaceuticals want you to
and over time
get in there and lose all your inhibitions and become the all loving.
Right. Yeah, so you just feel that you can just
I can talk to anybody.
As if that's successful, sort of like too. Yeah.
I can talk to anyone as long as they're on the same wavelength and taking the same amount of pharmaceuticals as I have. That's what makes it so difficult. Like when you got a list, I just you try to use naturals and that's it. All right. So if you get with someone who's got a list, and a big list, like they take a lot of things to keep their lives maintained. That's a lot of incompatibility. Like it
is, huh? So you think, like, for example, in a dating app that they should like link up medication.
Had the list.
So you can like align your medications.
Yeah. Well, it'll give you a similar experience. You'd be on the same wavelength.
Oh, it's interesting.
There'd
it's a
be
really
no
interesting
confusion.
point. Because it would be like the whole chemical composition. It would be different.
Yeah.
So taking like whatever that was, that much.
And if you were with that person and they were a heavy user, then that would sweat out of them and come out in other fluids and stuff. So you'd really be sharing that experience.
Oh yeah, you can taste it on people's skin.
Sharing. Yeah,
I can taste it on my own skin. Like Paris, is it? What's not Panadol? Is it paracetamol? What's the? whatever that not pethidine, Panadine Fort. Whatever the higher grade, that stuff. Like I was given a pack of those.
When you're wolfing it down, you get the smell.
The smell.
That's why you need the perfume, mate, to mask the smell.
Oh.
You put on the special, the smelly juice to mask the smell of the tablets.
Oh no, you do. I've never thought of that. That's horrid. Masking the underlying medications. The stink of the pills.
Yeah,
sweating
to cover the stink.
Yeah.
Which is true, man. So true.
It is so true.
Yeah.
And I would suspect like the amount like with and I mean you get that too. Like I've done Dexies enough, which isn't like as many as I've seen done by any stretch of the imagination. But
There
I've
are
done
some
them
far
enough.
better performance than thyself.
Oh yeah, but just I'm aware that
Hail you in significance, yeah. But your dabblings, yes.
Yeah, that if you are doing them in a row, like keeping yourself like continuing
On a
on
roller
you'll do a
coaster,
few
as they
more.
call it, yep.
I haven't gone very long with that, but maybe twice.
Well, it takes a certain level of endurance, so.
Oh yeah, but those stuff too, they have also a real definite like kind of effect on your whole kind of, I don't even know if it's metabolic.
Too hot.
Yeah, it's completely different. You're operating differently again if you can't feel how like your whole body's under strain. Like,
Flexing up. Workout and appeal.
Like a lot of the sort of the fitness things and the pre-drinks contain like ultra caffeine sort of situations, like where you've got to go. Then you're just so hyped up with energy, you've got to go to the gym to just
to blast it,
just to try and blast it before you like just lose your mind from just too much energy, like just tripping balls, like some kind of.
Must start a fight or bark.
Yeah, imagine that.
Yeah.
And I don't think I see those people at the gym I go to. I mean, maybe there's some. I'm not sure. They don't seem to.
They could be just disguised, pretending to be normies.
I think they might go
Secret
different times. I think they go at different times of the day.
Dixie crew, after 9 or whatever. Yeah, power lifters.
I'm going to get myself this drink. I'm going to go get myself a drink downstairs.
Yep. So you probably disappear.
Oh, hopefully not. I kind of know where the range is.
Fairly good.
So just focus on walking briefly.
75 Cheep has been hit a new threshold.
75 cheap, I know. Okay.
And we've gone over the 50k views mode, which is pretty cool. It seems to be relatively chumming along. The shorts are getting a lot of the interest, and music's picking up a little bit more, and then people are pecking at everything else, which is good. Yeah. Letting the air fly. I tell you, these headphones get hot in the down unders when it's starting to head back into summer and stuff. Drink making sounds.
Dog looking at me, eyes.
Special bobbings.
Dog has been hanging with.
Knowing.
Had a dog hanging in my room.
Keeping company.
Sits on floor. Has learned way, has accepted the position
of the way.
Dogs, I find, they come to my room and because they look at the bed and I'm like, no. And then they get all mopey about it and they kind of look around wondering if there's like a special place for their special rug that something they could lay on the floor. It's like, no. You can lay on the floor. And then some dogs will be very resistant to that. They're a bit precious.
They want to get on the,
they're
like,
like,
I want the
precious.
soft.
No, I need the special thing.
Soft.
And I'm just like, no.
Come on, treat me like my owner. I'm everything. I'm the ruler of this scenario. Yeah.
And so this one has now accepted the floor. I realise that's a happy place.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a happy place because then you're hanging together.
There's company.
That's what you need. You need to build these things slowly, or rush into the shit. Just meet somebody, something in their bed, putting your head on their pillow. What are you doing with that?
What's going on?
What's going on?
No.
And it's interesting you were mentioning the Tylenol, right? And yeah, like if you take one, like if you're like you or me, like and let's say like I can take don't worry, I can smash some Panadol if required.
Manage that pain.
For a very, very short space of time, like a day or two.
Yeah,
I can bang them. But
can't be doing your kidneys too well, but yeah.
Yeah, like doing 10 in a day, like just a little bit, but only for 2 days or so. You just don't do it but
continuation.
Consume the stuff with
Use it for the time when the management is needed, and then when it's managed, not necessary.
But people, the warning isn't a joke because it like they're talking about the overuse. It's the same thing. Like people are having laughing about it, but it's the same as the opium situation or whatever that was in America, like where people would be.
Yeah.
It's also like it's
too much Fent. That's it.
Like the Fent, man. Like that. It's part of that same gig.
Yeah.
And it's the low grade version of that. That's why these companies are so massive, like Tylenol and shit.
Yeah,
the parent companies, because
got you hooked, motherfucker.
Yeah. Every kind of version, drinkable ones for your kids.
Yeah.
You know, and then because there's
get
now
them in, get them early.
Yeah, constant consumption on the meds. Oh, I don't feel well. Here, have some more. Have some more.
Here, Johnny.
Take him to school. Oh, he needs them. Needs.
Have the special locker and the key and get the things when he's feeling anxious. He'll need 2 of them and 1 of those and 3 of them.
So I don't think it's it's interesting that the joke is being made around it. The other thing I found interesting around that same related to that stuff is people. So Trump did this thing which has got everyone fired up.
He said a lot of stuff.
He has.
It's around
the Hep C.
Oh, here we go.
Hep C should be moved from being like from babies to like age of 12.
Yeah, well, your body's more growing up and.
Well, yeah, he said it's like so it's related to because it's only sexually transmittable. Like, right? Is that so that
up
then
to
12,
the age where they're becoming,
sexually active.
Yeah.
And everyone's just pointing to that like as if he's like a pervert. And I'm not saying I'm not in defense.
No, that's just nature. The kids are going to play with kids. Yeah. Don't think he's because he's saying that they're pervs. No, kids play with kids. That's just
the
nature.
people who are saying that is pervy because he's indicating that as an age are people who were advocating for them to be given it as babies.
Yeah.
So why do they think that
because
babies,
obviously they're maybe diddling. Need the thing to stop them from getting the disease because you're diddling. Huh?
Because it's really raising the age. Like, why would you be against raising the age? Like, if you think that, like, why do you exactly that?
Well, because you're a diddler.
Because you're a diddler.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
And more close examination is required.
There's a lot of people seem very uppity about this, like that. You shouldn't raise it up from a baby to a 12-year-old. 12-year-olds.
You raise it to what's appropriate. Yeah. And if they are getting that stuff early, then you'd be asking questions, aren't you?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, aren't you?
Well, you would be.
What?
You'd be going, hey, how did they get that? They only get that when a certain thing happens.
So what we're going to do is give them a vaccine that then hides that because it. So then, even if you give it to them, they are immune to it, and they don't come in, so we don't know.
Yeah, less cases of it.
Yeah. Less cases of Hep C in babies.
Disgraceful.
In a fucking 6-year-olds.
Disgraceful. No, the words.
Right, it's curious. And I hear if Trump's 12 is outrageous and theirs is even more outrageous if you think about it, if there's a bit of thinking.
Yeah, that's it.
Then what?
Rationale,
18?
as they call it.
Would it really be 18? I mean, that seems too late.
Age of consent, I guess.
Or is it choice? You decide that you have become
going to become something and then you get the thing. Yeah.
So you could maybe...
You apply for the thing.
Yeah. You go, I've decided. And they go, no worries.
I'm going to be doing it, yeah. I need you to give me the thing, yeah.
And then you get, now protect me from the thing. So you mightn't have it until whenever you want,
Yeah.
Because anything else is suggesting that you don't have a say in the matter. And so you'd best have this, you'd best be protected.
And it's used as a masking agent.
As a masking agent, that's it. So then I don't show up. You can keep doing what you're doing to me.
Makes you wonder, don't it? Huh?
No,
you don't have to wonder long. You don't have to wonder long, Si.
No, I think those things should only be, that the person should consent to having them.
Yeah.
They should have to want to have it for their own purposes. They choose, if they decide they think that it's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't be needing it at any time earlier than that.
Because then you're masking fucking feedback of no-nos.
Saying we live in a society which is bad things happen and we're okay with, we don't, that's what we're saying. Where people, where events happen to people without their consent. So we've got to protect them against predators to the scale of everyone getting it.
Yeah.
That's the scale that we need to protect people up against predators. Sexual predators is apparently is all children.
Crazy shit.
That's there.
2025, mate.
That's how
the reality. It's where rappers have fucking half torsos in their compounded fucking vehicles and shit. 15-year-old torsos.
What, that happened in there for 15 years, or it was
No. 15-year-old person. Yeah, bits left. Half a person. Apparently, this is the latest thing in the Americas. Some rapper, their car got impounded and someone's popped a boot and found the mummified remains.
Of a half a person?
Yeah.
Well.
Half a child.
Yeah.
No.
Half a fan.
Fucked up shit, man. I was listening to Kershey today.
Half
She's
a fan.
doing live. Yeah. Foxu.
Yeah.
And she was just like, fucking, what the fuck is this?
Who was?
Oh, she's one of the YouTube animated character YouTubers, Kershey.
Oh, Kershey.
Yeah, Foxu. She was going through some news stuff in America's news, doing cursey news.
Okay.
It's just like blew her mind, this fucking story. She's like, what the fuck? And he was doing videos about the whole thing, names, people that looked like the girl, and it's like, what the fuck? Admitting guilt through his own, creations. Pretty crazy shit.
Well,
sounds like you got some chat going on in the background there.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone just messaged something.
Want to buy the cheap?
No.
Invest in our Bitcoin scam.
I don't know. I don't think I've got it. Yeah. Oh, crypto scam. Jeez, man. Couldn't even.
You got to have money to do that shit, haven't you?
It's all.
You got to have money to be into crypto.
Well,
unless someone paying you in it.
You've got to have a blockchain or an exchange to be into crypto. Otherwise, someone just gave somebody money.
Yeah.
And they gave you nothing.
Pretty much. You're relying on their honesty.
Their belief. Like beyond honesty, through honesty as well, 100%. But like, what you're doing is you're trading like something, say Australian dollars or US dollars. So you're trading something that a lot of people believe in and have a pretty sort of agreed idea about what it trades for.
It's worth,
Yeah, and what you can get for it. And for something that not many people believe in and disagree strongly about what it's worth. That doesn't sound like a great deal.
Because normally when you want something to be worth something, it needs to be attached to some of them shiny rocks.
Well, some belief. I don't even know if it has to be shiny rocks.
It needs to be attached to tangibleness.
Well, ours doesn't. Our currency is fiat. It's got attached to nothing.
I know. But I'm saying in the old days it wasn't. It was tradable for the, the little bar.
In theory, yeah.
Yeah. You had enough, you got the nice, shiny, goldy looking thing.
You could do, perhaps. Yeah. But that'd probably just be...
You could put that in your little coin purse on your hip, and then, provided someone didn't bonk you over the head to grab your little coin purse off you, then you were good.
Originally the currency was the value, I think, more so. Like you were given a piece of silver or a piece of gold or whatever, and that, so you didn't have to trade it intrinsically. It was owned by this person's head. But yeah, we've lived in fantasy money for a fair while, I think. But the belief system is what's really
that's where
around.
the whole credit bubble comes in,
Well, it's because it's belief.
The thing, what it's worth. What do you believe it's worth this much? Oh, yes, I do. Here's this much money for it. Oh, okay, you did believe it was worth that much X.
Yeah, it's belief. Yeah, it's not the actual money itself.
Yeah,
and that's where that's where that billionaire. It's like the number is some kind of counter of stones a poor person can imagine they have to add up to be like them. But it's not really about that. That's sort of the impossible way to go about it. It's around belief
to build the rich person's castle. Yeah,
it's around belief, and it's how many people believe in them. Because even having $1 billion, like unless to just get given it, your people have swapped their money they've given you their money. And like if it's a numerical thing, even in that regard, even if someone's trying to like counter me, going, oh no, but it's money. So yeah, but the money's belief. Like everyone giving you their $100,000 for the phone or whatever.
Well, the way you believe in it is when it needs to be that method of transport, it can do the transport to the things you want, and then you believe it. You're like, oh, there you go. I am a billionaire because I just bought myself a big, magenta speedboat with my Mimbo and my Bimbo on it. And,
Well, even if you're buying an iPhone, in any scale of, I think the purchase is, you're engaged in the system of that kind of, anyway, it's...
The accepted value,
Yeah, so if you want to be like that big fancy person, you've actually just got to have a whole bunch of people believing in you.
Yeah.
And that means you've got to put yourself out in front of people. Like that is the simplest, I think that is the reality of it. And the more people who know about you...
Mouth where the money is.
Decide that then... and that for reasons, they want to give you some of their energy.
Which you can then convert into that mechanism. Yeah,
they give you their belief.
That they recognise and that they believe in. That's it.
And either way, they'll lead to the other. Like usually, I think, like like the generation of sort of foundational, sort of internal belief is going to be more likely to result in sort of a financial sort of belief than the other way around. I think people trade for an experience of some type.
Yes. It's normally trade for experience or the trade for item to supposedly give experience. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, definitely. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. I'm doing a little stretch of my legs.
You're right.
It's good.
I was just thinking about an American desire for a female president.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, like it just popped into my head. I was like, it's the one thing they haven't done.
No.
Like as far as a place that's been to the moon and back several times, they haven't stepped over that boundary of the men's club. Commander-in-Chief's always got to have a pair of swingers.
Well, I don't know. They have to. I think that they are. They do. But I don't think that's a requirement anymore.
Yeah. Chutzpah is a requirement.
Yeah. But Yeah, the genitalia is not a legal requirement anymore. You don't have to.
No, you don't. Yeah. I'm pretty sure in there there is a possibility where president could have female bits. Yeah.
Oh, I guarantee it definitely can. Like in America, but that's not a.
Doesn't have to pretend to be a woman.
No, the reason why that's the case is not for any legal reason.
No.
It's just it's a sort of a cultural manifestation still that's being eroded.
It'd be good to see, and especially a strong woman. I think a strong American woman. You know what I mean? Someone who's had like 10 kids, knows how to punch, like can get into a bar fight, and knows how to slog her way out. I think that'd be a good president.
A Sigourney Weaver type person.
Yeah.
I don't think she's
a bit more up from that. Like, one of them real Southern American types. The girls that know how to throw a punch.
Yes.
Yeah. Look at them sideways and they think you're starting something.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Insta Karen.
You want to see some negotiation, some calling out. Like you think that like Trump was being mean.
Yeah, man. These girls just clean shit up.
Yeah, just
come in. No messing around.
Just fucking totally just.
Anyone who disagrees, fist face. That's it. Negotiation done.
Yeah, they know the way. Justice comes from.
And someone really bucks them so they could just get that whole Lady Liberties, Valkyrie power happening, Yeah, call on the Valkyrie power.
Special shield coming on in, yeah.
A true Wonder Woman. That's who would need to be the American female president.
Someone who's armored, someone who's proven. Resilient.
Yeah.
Got the looks. Like, sorry, I didn't mean by the visual appeal. I mean,
no, not necessarily. It doesn't have to be a pretty woman.
The looks in that way.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a pretty woman, but men would all be gawking at her. They'd be like, "Wow." Okay.
I meant the eyeballs more than the looks. Sorry.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, people have to sort of. I think you've got to come. If you're, I think these days.
Well, if the male American presidents have been the daddy, would she officially be the mummy of America?
The mummy.
Is that what we need? Is that what we need? Like a real earthy mummy America,
The mother of America.
You hearing me? That could work. That could really work.
I'm seeing that actually. And from that, I mean, the mother of America would probably, in my mind, at the moment, representatively, the average to me would be kind of the broken family, like the father lost to violence, things like that.
Raised all of her 10 kids on her own. Yeah. Put them through college. Yeah. Hardworking.
Yeah.
Steel worker. Someone who's been laid off in the factory and living on food stamps for at least 15 years.
Yeah.
Hardened. A true social change and a justice warrior, justice warrior. Started her own shelters.
Wow.
Yeah. In a spare time. Recognised, statewide and several states across from it. They're all
for our contributions.
Yeah. A true mother, everyone wants to be like.
That reminds me of this fake doctor, who, this fake doctor who ran a freak show on Coney Island.
Okay.
And so everyone thought he was a real doctor. He was found out to be fake. And his freak show...
Easy to forge documents, even back then.
His freak show was babies in incubators. So he'd just have these incubators with babies in them. And people would come along and watch the freaks, the sort of born premature babies.
With the special extra bits and stuff.
Yeah. Well, no. Okay. Just premature babies.
Oh, the little viewing tanks.
Yeah.
Come in, check out all the, we got this technology.
Yeah, so people were coming in, looking at his tanks with the babies in. And he didn't charge the parents any money. He just charged the viewing public the money to see the
check out the freaks.
In the incubator. Yeah, freaks in incubators. So as a result, 85% of the children he actually had on display were saved.
Nice.
He saved thousands of kids.
Public actually helped.
Yes.
Generosity, mate. I'm telling you. Gives me this little feeling, in the cockles. Maybe in the subcockle region.
Yeah. Just letting you know.
It restores humanity when you hear stories like that, doesn't it?
It does. It does. And so, circling back, I can see this mother figure, 10 children from the South coming up to be president.
Yeah.
Strong Christian values.
Good values. That's it, yeah. Never wanted to be left by all those 10 men that she was with. Wanted
Jesus a lot.
Yeah. Ended up becoming married to Jesus. Not through a nun, but decided that he was the only man for her and that, doing it for JC.
He's the one.
Well, there is no other.
Spirit sex only.
There is no other.
That sensation that goes all the way through your whole body.
Holy Spirit, they call it. Touched by the Holy Spirit. legs get wobbly, you start shaking, visions, speaking in tongues.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Rashing around in the bed.
Gives me memories, you know. When that pigeon lands on your forehead, there's nothing like it.
Pigeonlandia.
Missed the rapture, 33rd rapture, and yeah, still here. What the fuck?
I loved, we haven't talked much about the media this week, we've been good, but the rapture has been fucking funny.
It has been, hasn't it?
I mean, I cannot even,
Mark's safe from the rapture. Yeah.
You're selling your thing. So if you believe that your church, the people your people in your church are all going to go to heaven.
Yeah.
That's where you're going, isn't it? Because you're part of that belief. So you must believe that your other people are going.
That's right. No.
So
don't worry, we'll just stay behind and manage the
the
assets.
What are they going to do?
While you're in heaven, we'll just manage all the assets for you. Is that the logic?
I don't know.
Don't worry, we'll take care of it all while you're in heaven. When you get back, your stuff with interest. You'll be loving it. Where your house used to be will be apartment blocks. We'll be collecting the money on your behalf, and all you got to do is just prove that you're the person that went to heaven and then came back again to get your stuff back.
And you can prove that by paying rent.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Being a good little corporate, additive.
That's it. Additive manufacturing.
Additive. Yeah. You spent your time with the big guy. Now it's time to get back to work.
That's right.
Be thankful. We upgraded your premises, and now you live here with 200 other people.
The correct amount.
I had a bit of a theory on why people aren't getting raptured, Si.
Oh, okay. I'm interested.
Yeah. Mobile phones and mobile cell towers. They create interference. Yeah.
The signal.
You can't get the rapturing signal because you've been overloaded with the artificial glare
I've
of
got
light.
so many signals all around me all time. I'm
bombardment. And you carry it around your pocket. I think the phone is an anti-rapturing device. Secretly, it wasn't designed for communication. It was designed so you couldn't get raptured. And because I've got my personal phone and a secondary business phone, I'm doubly protected against rapturing, like extra safe.
You've got the two phones. Yeah, I mean, I have to rely on just,
you've got two phones yourself. You've got your watch and you've got your anchoring system, which is your watch. Yeah. And then you've got your phone. You're also doubly protected as well.
Well, yeah. It's not as strong as two phones, though. I think two phones is a real, it shows that's a solid protection. That's a worship. It's like totally, presenting signal.
But because everyone's worshipping their phones and going through that process now, putting all their belief and their attention into it, like it's become the reason why you're unable to be raptured because you're spending too much time online.
It's just can't even.
No, I think it's got merit. There's merit to that.
No, but you've almost changed. It's like changing frequencies. It's like instead of listening to FM radio or AM radio or animist spirit radio or whatever, you've chosen to listen to.
Well, you could have had nature God, which is the pulsing that the human resonance pushes off. That's nature God. You could have had AM God, right? God of the AM and the static. Yeah. Or you could have had the FM God, which is the stereo and the getting the sound on. And now you got the digital God option. See, that's where we're all pushing towards the digital God. So yeah, your redirection of belief and all that belief you're putting into your phones, your black mirrors, has just basically it's become like a barrier. Oh no. Yeah. You're unrapturable.
I like that. I like being unrapturable. It
gives me a certain sense of security. It
does.
It's like that blanket, you snuggie. You just feel comfortable in it. You're wrapped in the comfort.
It's just special assisting.
I'll never be raptured.
No. You make sure you keep it that way.
Guaranteed. Yeah. Always make sure you got those devices charged.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually put some around the windows at night. So I charge, for example, my
prevent the angels from coming in.
I charge my
or any other
charge my watch. If I take it off, I put that at the windowsill, or I'll put my battery, charge brick or headphones and things. I put them around on the windowsill. Just as wards. I think it's important.
Yeah. Modern wards. That's it. Modern magic, techno magic. Right?
I can assure you.
It's truly giving everybody technology.
I have not heard
helping everybody to be a wizard, but at a cost.
Exactly. I've seen
everyone got to be a wizard or a witch.
I've seen it that way most of my life, to be honest.
Yeah, there you go.
Even as I'm not quite a youngling, but even as a young person, I've very much seen how we're basically engineering our way towards whatever you want to, all those things, all of that, into magic, and promotion of alcohol.
No, I think that is the case, my friend. Starts off as a whisper, ends up as a murmur, then people are talking about it, then it becomes a bit of a, louder chatter, then it becomes a bit of yelling, and then there's some roaring, and then thundering, thumpings, and all the rest of it that follow.
it's quite the amount of sounds and varieties.
Escalation shouldn't be, oh, I'm angry, here's the message, tattooed onto a bullet. You know what I mean? There needs to be some sort of escalation. That's why we injected that whole, your gun, your bum.
That's right.
Because it had to be added.
You've got to have I think I don't disagree. I think it's important to have
needs to be levels of escalation from 1 I'm okay to 2 please exit.
Please.
Yeah, that's saying it nicely. Yeah. Needs to be escalations. Yeah. It helps because it allows de-escalation. If you get where I'm coming from on that, like it's. Talking about de-escalations, I'm getting some more modern armor organised because I think we need to roll into this last bit because being the last Cheep, we need to
we need to
fortify our authority. Okay, there's a bit of fire.
We do need to lay down
some helpings. Builder. Lay down the pain. Yeah, there is a way to a mutual understanding, and that is please convert. Please. We're begging. We're using them special begging things, and we'd like you to convert. It's rather important. The conversion takes place. There'll be little or no collateral damage if conversion is adopted.
I mean, for myself though, I must admit, I'm a little.
You're skeptical on their.
I have I think I've got a fairly
their
trusted
desire
approach.
to convert.
I don't know. I think
you prefer the hard approach in conversion, like the.
I prefer to be in control. I'm not really hoping that they make the decision. I think that I'm comfortable making the decision for them. I think I'm willing
helping
to
in that process.
Yeah, I think I'm willing to sort of how do I say take on the responsibility. Since barracks underway.
Repairings. That's right, I've got my little Australian base now. I'm surrounding the Mexico City for the Mexico City conversion.
I love how you savor the conquering.
Yeah, well, it's not about being unfair. You want to at least let them build up the things, and I'm not a razzer. I like coming in and letting them do all the hard work and then going, oh, look, thank you. Thank you. Look at all the stuff that I don't have to do now. Thank you.
Look at all, that's it. Yeah, thank you for helping.
All that extra money I poured into you.
Friend.
And as being a friend and gifting you and sending trade routes and everything else has helped you grow. And in that growth, it helps us. We will grow together from what you've done. Welcome to the family.
The gift that keeps on giving.
It's always got to be like that, mate. It's a way of saying thank you. Boop.
That's it.
This whole place. Getting there. Just about railroaded everything. It's good. There ain't nothing here which ain't. In fact, I might send them over and start railroading in your territories if you don't mind. Special helpings.
Space. Yeah.
Boop. Well, if you haven't got them, I'll just put them here.
Yeah.
I'm railroad to the Wazoochus. Okay, I've got some friends to send over. Boop. Keep it that way.
Yes, I'm in the game a little bit. It's good. Just doing a little focus.
Helpings.
Where have we got? Commercial page, spaceport, campus.
Tree, rocket tree.
Indeed.
Send you up there. Here we can.
That's going that way, so I'm going to go this way. Start making the things. Solar farm.
There's gold, railroad everywhere.
Bring food.
Infantry heading across.
Yes.
Slowly whittling away their defences. It's got this whole bombing routine going on. The levelling, it's good. You just drop it down and then you just walk them in. Happy days.
There we go. There we go. Oh, wow. You've had a little outbreak.
Yes. There will be some return firings.
Subduing. Interesting.
Special lessons.
Helping them be peaceful, one peacefulness at a time.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you've got to reinforce the lesson. Like they don't seem to be taking the lesson very well, so you've got to reinforce it. Nobody's going to learn if nobody's listening.
Yeah, so we've done that. I'm actually going to have a look. That's not have actually opened the thing. So we've done that one. Sometimes, what we do actually is on a final episode of a season, is we talk about the next season and what we're going to do.
What's coming up?
What's our goals? I don't know. We've done the game thing, and to be honest, as we've just detected,
it's been very distracting.
It's very distracting.
Yeah.
Wow, what is this?
There's a monumental level of distraction when it comes to conversation.
Yeah.
Unless it's to do with the game.
Oh yeah, no, it's totally
very noticeable.
Yeah. It's terribly. Yeah, and you can sort of you come in and out a bit, but
but it's more game focused rather than
and I did look at using Unreal for to try and improve our character models, but
and then you come against that loggerheads, which is
the character creator doesn't work on the Mac.
Yeah. Very negative, but, you know.
The continuings.
Yeah.
That's okay. Always got to, you know, got to research those options. So I did what I said. I did want to look at that this season, and I managed to achieve that on the final episode.
Yeah, have a bit of a squeeze.
I did manage to install over time. I got
it to a certain point and you went there.
Yeah, as soon as I got a tutorial, I found that sort of gave me. And I actually had to slow it down to 50%, and so, you know, because I was like literally the first time inside Unreal, so I was like playing it, and this guy's like speaking to me like this,
like it's some button,
and then which was then letting me going, all right, I go to the settings menu, great, you know, like it was good. I had enough time to sort of observe the thing. So yeah, I actually like how you can speed up and slow down, all of that stuff. Yes.
Conversation killer.
So I think that not gaming. It will be part of the next season.
Yep. Oh, we had our fun, you know.
I want to game with you at other, like I'm happy to game.
Other junctions, yes, of course.
Like maybe like like sometimes when we have our midweek chat, like kind of thing that, you know, like there's
do some gaming.
Yeah, do some gaming.
Have the color.
Yeah, well,
I think that's a bit more cash. I think game is really designed for cash because it's not designed for conversation. It's designed for, you know, the fantasy.
I could also even play worms.
Yeah.
Like where I can't really, because it kind of wants to run it as its own like special window and process.
Yeah, it's not other things friendly.
No. No, it's not.
To verbs.
But that's okay. So
So yes, goals.
I don't know. Well, I'm doing some cool graphics. I'm doing some.
You're pumping out some nice slick graphic for the season X.
Yeah, season X. Yeah. You're more than welcome. Like like it's. I think it's like. Let's do this thing. How close do I need to be? Bring in settlers.
Going to mobilise my mechanised fleet on the main continent, move across to the modern AT as the defence mechanisms for the cities.
Yeah, I think like okay, so things that we have generally is like I think I got a bit like some sort of background theme kind of thing. But
animated background or live background.
I know. I was actually thinking the same thing. Like
different locations around the world.
Yeah,
like the travel background thing, and you know.
There'll be a lot of
Even just do the loopy thing, like gather enough of it without a commercial popping up and then just doing the loop.
Well, no, okay. What if we gather? Oh, I don't know. That's a bit of an ask, but we could do something where we gather like 10 minutes of footage or something like that of some place.
Just different places to do somewhere
own
samplings. Yeah, well, we could do that. Like part of the project is we get some high resolution background video stuff of the cheap background.
While I'm waiting at a bus stop or whatever, I can just grab some flowers
traffic
or
going by or whatever, and that ends up being the background. Yeah, actual cheap gatherings.
The gatherings.
Cheap gatherings. I think that's the go. I get some good ones when I hit the down by the bays and that, and just fucking boats going by and shit, and
when you have
set
lunch,
up a little fucking lock-in gimbal, have some lunch, half an hour footage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, got it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I just have that in the thing, and then it just becomes the played background.
Nice.
And we just put the footages together. And if it runs out, like it just loops over.
Just loop, yeah.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Okay.
Get some video going behind, some live action.
Live video, location.
Live video. Yeah.
Cheap on location.
Lock it in.
That's the thing. Okay,
we're locking it in.
Yeah, we've locked it in, man. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's going to be pretty exciting, actually.
That'll be good. Different locales, about 30 minutes of footage. Yeah, that'll be good. Give you some insight into the Kingslands, places I visit in the Kingsland and have lunch. Places I visit in the the southing of Wales.
The travellings. No, I think there's a lot of that's easy done. Well, not easy done. It'll have to be done.
And just get the nature and get the whatever's the sound of the scenery as well. Cap the whole lot.
Well, we wouldn't really hear it.
Bird noises.
I see.
Animal noises.
Yeah, okay. Like actually. So do some audio capture as well, like capture the scene.
Yep, and then you can separate it, like you have it on a separate channel, so you can separate. So you do your transcripts still. Have it on a separate audio channel, and just got the tweet or whatever going on. Traffic noises. Meh.
I wonder.
Sidewalk cafe, good place just to have some lunch. Background is just you eating your lunch, but with the scene. Head cam.
Yeah. I mean, head cam.
I think just locked. You want as a background. You want to have it animated, but just it's just in the place. It just records that.
It's a situational recording. It's not like
you're not looking around.
You
and
don't want
shit.
people talking to you. Like that's fucking tedious.
Well, it's just set up and just doing the thing. Yeah.
It's not this. That's not the purpose.
People walk in front of it, whatever. Yeah.
I could easily grab like half an hour footage. Well, it wouldn't be one block. It would be like a few blocks.
Yeah. Get to use the new cameras on the phones. Get to suss out whether it records decent video. I haven't really done much of that on my new phone.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Put it through the paces, mate.
All right. And then I'll think about the audio is interesting. It's not undoable, but I think like what I'd probably do is like I thought it would be cool to put the audio in from like record the beginning bit, like where the song is, but unfortunately that doesn't really work very well because it's sped up. It just sounds too like just it's just super quick, like so it doesn't really, even though it's there, it's just it's birds chirping. It's the cheap, it's the,
extra cheapy,
as it is meant to be, But so I think what I need to do is lay the audio back in on top in normal speed. Like even if the video was sped up because it's with us, the audio is just doing its own thing. Like it's just a layer.
Separate,
Yeah, so it's just playing. I think that'd be interesting then. I've just noticed that, like that. Yeah, I really need to relay in audio because it's even no, that's not necessary. Anyway, we're going to, through this season, I think we cross over into the daylight saving.
Yep.
Which is my bane. So for me, it'll be freaking fishing at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it'll be a bit later for the cyber.
Having to start late. I think that's part of the hardest.
Too sleep disruptive,
I don't find the whole experience very much fun for myself, as you know, but there's nothing I can do here. Excellent.
Carriage. Dunk. Man, they're tearing my tails a new one at the moment.
What else? I'm just trying to think what else we do. I want to find a better way. So the international music's good in the background. Like tonight we've got I think it's China, one of the Chinese ones, I think.
Yeah.
But the intro song doesn't get integrated enough. So I want to improve that so that the beginning, I don't know, like it doesn't, the only place that then it appears is in the main edit. Like I don't know how to put it mix it into the shorts and things like that. Like maybe there is no song at the, that's it. Maybe it's the episode's intro song that's at the end of the video instead of like the seasons song. Maybe there is no kind of seasons.
We could even use some of the catch-up. We could use some of the catch-up tunes.
Oh no, no! In the branding, it's fine. Like in the I know what it is. It's that in the instead of having a season song.
Yeah.
Because the only place where the graphic is seen is actually in episodes and so forth. So is that we actually just use the episode song. So each episode has its own intro song.
Yeah.
And that's the song I use at the end, and I just choose like the particular snippet from for each.
No, that works.
Something like that, I think. So that the intro song gets airtime. I was having a thought today. It's not very serious. It's certainly not in genre with what we're doing.
Yeah.
But it's where I could use various cheeps that we've said. We can make some cheeps, and then I use them as bleeps instead of bleeps. They're cheeps, and so everywhere where we're swearing, like so that we don't get like we don't have to 18 plus our stuff because of like excessive swearing at times.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like the only issue is excessive swearing. Well, it rarely isn't only that. But
there is a lot of swearing.
But there's often something else happening as well as is what I'm saying. Is it's not. If it was just swearing, then that
would probably be okay.
That's its own thing. But
context is everything. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, but we've got more going on. 5 production, 6 food. So much food. I don't want to get rid of this food production. I suppose I don't need that much actually.
Another one has joined the poll. Had 2 join the poll so far. So yes, world domination is going well.
That's it. So yeah, better integration of that. Yeah, I'm having fun with the graphics. I'm really tidying that up. Yeah, I'd like it to in the Cheep song. So if you go and look up, actually, if you go and quickly go and look at the video page, actually I'll show you. I could bring it up on the screen, but that won't help you see it. But if you look at like in the Real Talk is Cheap homepage on YouTube and you go to the video page, on the video page, each video, you can see where it actually has like a label up the top. So I'm actually going to move where I put the name Real Talk is Cheap to the middle so it doesn't get covered up by the timestamp.
Or whatever, yeah.
Well, there's a timestamp that goes always in the bottom right. So so the video tells you it's like 1 hour long or 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes long or whatever. So that covers up logos and stuff. So I'm going to move the logo to the middle, and then the top left is a good location. So in there it'll be just you can look across, and so it'll actually be like a catch-up concert, or it'll be a story, or it'll be like a main sheet. Like you'll be able to, so they'll all have like a label, like a graphic. So so now you'll have this like a PNG which you can drop into DaVinci for each episode, which has like a proper branding, like an overlay graphic.
Yeah.
Which will make it look really, look good on the page. Live places would be. It's going to be fun. That's it's a little mission during the week. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, that's it. That'll be good.
Industrial zone. Heaps. Build it.
Bringing the troops in.
Okay, there's some game press region with the I've got to get through my production phase so I can get to the management phase.
No, that'd be good, man. Trying to think of something else we can throw in the mix.
So we've got we've only got so many things. We've got a background, so we've got that sorted. We're going to try and actually add in another audio layer, so that's pretty cool.
Yep.
adding some better graphics and things and more branding tying into all the stuff.
Yeah,
which is good. And then, I really want to sort of get I really want to experiment with getting, what did you think? Like, did you bother to listen to more of the blip versions of the 6 seconds?
A couple, yeah. I think it is going to work. I think it'll work fine.
So I've got like an idea. I should actually So imagine that there's some kind of, but it could just get old really fast. Like, I think that is having like a video effect over it, but maybe not. Like maybe it's a thing like where it looks like it's a flashback, or it looks like it's tied together visually in some way that you realize that something weird's happening. Like, say it's all like, just as a bad example, maybe it's shaky cam.
Oh yeah.
Like the first bit's shaky cam, and then it stops being shaky cam, and so it's very fucking clear that something that you were sort of seeing something different. But shaky cam, I think, would be displeasing after everything was always shaky.
Time. Yeah. Everyone, what do they call it? The old CSI cam.
Yeah, I think that would get old. Like if you had to keep,
stale.
If you had to keep experiencing that, that'd just be
like, oh, why? Instant tune out.
No, here we go. Memphis.
Up here and build some.
Looking at what needs repairs. I wish you could sort of somehow rush repairs. Like, you can't purchase.
Well, you
repairs.
can sort of get a rush repair if you get a promotion, because that gives you a little boost every time you get a promotion for a troop. But yeah, repairs take forever. They're much quicker inside your own territory.
Oh right.
If that's any help.
I'm just purchasing everything I can.
But yeah, I've enjoyed the gaming.
No, gaming's fun with.
That's good.
We've
good.
Been,
Other than the distracting thing where we learnt the technique of use as background until such time you wish to get engaged game, and then definitely watch for the decrease in the conversation once game engaged. Noticeable decrease in conversation.
Purchase. Repair.
It's another something. It's a Schnickel Gruber bread.
Oh, nice.
Got some from Aldi's today. Yeah, had to grab it. It's calling me. It's like, you love your Schnickel. Yes, I do. You know me well, Schnickel bread. But yes, I'll go back from game mode into normal full-bodied experience in Season X. T-shirts will return.
We were just deciding on? We were just going like...
T-shirts will return. The special meme T-shirts.
Yep.
Get some meme T-shirts going on. It has been lacking having the... I mean, I could have memed my forehead, but it wouldn't have... I don't think it would have been quite as effective. Sausages. Books with ginger.
There you go.
Now they're a keeper.
Oh, you took that city down there? That's good.
Yeah.
Wow, we've split him now.
Yeah, he's like halved up. So you take the top bit, I'll take the bottom bit.
That's done.
The usual tactic, eh?
Happy.
It's shared delivery, Feel like you're doing something as a group when you split up the territories.
The bombing run.
It's starting to feel it, like he's trying to escape. I've seen his little friends down here in Australia, and I'm like, nah, not coming in.
And some more.
I'm feeling the dissidents in Quang Tri. Like they're angry, but they can't do much when there's a giant robot standing in their doorstep.
They're feeling a little. They're feeling
Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
They're a little. They can't do much. They're a little restricted.
They just got to be thankful.
Well, that's being thankful. It's in
giant robo friends just there to help and protect.
Oh, I went the wrong way there.
I can see Saigon's going to get a visit from your giant robots in a minute.
How am I, every time I think I'm moving one troop, I'm moving a different one? No, okay. It's actually, what is it? That's now.
Well, you'd be happy to know, Si, we had some interest at the very start with the views, and then we had nothing for the last. So, must a few people just going to bed, having a little bit of a look.
I don't know. I don't know what it was, but no, I suspect it was just, well, I mean, it was people coming in from where it was probably being broadcast because we were going live, but then we didn't have a counter or anything. I mean, maybe they were just showing 7 p.m, but yeah, they basically kind of gave up.
We've missed our six second window.
We did. It's as simple as that. It's fucking super simple.
Don't overthink it.
No.
It's funny, Dong Hoi, he's got his main tank out in the water, so it's basically got boat dynamics going on. So fun. He's like trying to stop the swarm of boat people coming from our countries, like one troop versus like this swarm coming across the ocean. He's probably wondering whether defection is probably the best option.
Oh, you think so?
He'd be those thoughts would be going through his mind right now, just sitting there alone on the ocean.
That's it doing.
Good. More. At least it's a healthy late night snack.
I like that.
Health benefits. Yeah, I'm happy I got 4 stars on the rice and the fish. 4 healthy stars. Aldi's got the little the health gradient stickers. Yeah. when you're doing the right thing.
That's nice. And it's nice that it tells you that you're doing the right thing.
It's rewarding. I feel justified in my health choices. See just some little stars on the side of the packet. Makes it easy. I don't have to read the ingredients. I just check the health rating.
Yeah, and then you know.
Health rating, good to go. It doesn't matter whether I'm allergic to nuts or nothing. Just as long as I got the health rating there, mate, I'm good.
You can.
I mean, if it wasn't healthy and you couldn't have that particular product, it'd say, warning, these nuts, wouldn't it?
I mean, I would.
I'd be inclined.
I mean, it's good to sort of, I think, to make sure that things know what they are.
Right from the outset. No confusion. We don't want no confusion.
It's not fair otherwise, you don't want to confuse things.
Confusion doesn't help anybody. The confused, the confusers, everyone's in a bind.
Yeah, they start freaking out. No, we're not doing that. Tank.
Morley goodness.
So I should be able to, I think, take these two guys and like the next two, I reckon 2-something-10s.
Yeah.
No, 3-10s.
I'm putting the pressure on the last.
Maybe I'll say 3-4-10s.
No, he's got 4 towns left down the bottom.
Yeah, he's got a bit down the bottom.
Part of this Trans-Australia network, got to get them supply lines.
You do. Well, like otherwise those...
It's sort of like it feels like it needs to connect up. Like they haven't really, taken advantage of the land masses down here and they've, squandered without upgrade. Just because they think they've got the Gulf of, Tonkin in their territories, it makes them tough.
I've got to begin voting at the World Congress. I don't really need to produce any military troops, but it's 50% less the cost. Wow.
Like I could reward that to you. Like
production.
I think I could definitely reward.
I think it's just to yourself.
Oh, okay.
The target player loses all their weapons of mass destruction.
I think we know who that is.
Words not. And the third one is like...
I'd give that to you. So.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're mates. I'm always looking after my mate. I mean, when it comes to world proposals, there's really 2 of us and just 1 of them, isn't there?
There is that's kind of... I like... Yeah, they still could... They could load the vote, though. They could just still try and win. You know what? I like to program is, I think it's very simple. It's not a very hard thing, big thing to program. And I've already looked into it. I know it's possible. And what it is something that lets me make a text list that I can import into Da Vinci somehow, and gives it basically and gives it marker points. And so when we're talking, and I've got ODS running, I can press a key like M for marker or whatever, or command, and it
creates the in and out.
It creates a time code point. Oh, they all passed.
Oh, that was her. I mean, how? I think they're cheating.
They got the 2 diplomatic points.
I said you, and you probably said me. But all of a sudden, I guess we must have cancelled each other out.
Maybe.
Special economics.
And it's gold. If you buy military units, it's cheaper. Cincinnati. I can build one thing here. What was the value? So I can either build a preserve for +1 housing, a neighbourhood for +6.
Well, it looks like I'm going to be walking into that one next term.
Phoenix has more food required. And that's, people already, everything just wants to see it's one of those 3 spaces there.
Got a nice little railway, all made to be little bananas. I'll just leave him there in sentry mode.
It's all good.
Bearing damage. Fire is over.
We keep the... Yeah, repairs are a slow process, aren't they?
Tediously slow.
Geezer.
Not very friendly, are they? Seem a little bit unhappy.
They do, don't they? Do you think like...
Their level of unhappiness needs to be rectified. Rectification of the unhappiness. It's unsatisfactory, considering we've been so kind up until this point. Like, we didn't have to be their friends. Okay?
Wow, they're...
Rampaging. Previous Egyptian occupants. They're a little bit cranky. I see that you're almost ready to take Hoyan. So that Buenos Aires, I mightn't be friends with them for much longer. I've got this sneaking suspicion that our friendship is waning.
Oh. I mean, they're fine as they are, I think. Unless they're rowdy, unless they're going to be upset at me. Who are they friends with?
Good question, Pet Check. Oh, they're okay. They're just friends with me anyway, so that's it. Obviously helped out, that city-state money, They learn it's important to, look after their friends.
That's right. Yeah, I am.
Don't go doing dealings with other people because they're not going to be as friendly as we. No.
Well.
And normally the problem is when you get friendly with
position.
them, they start telling you stuff like we're doing war crimes and yada. And I mean, if you were real friends, you'd know that's not true straight away. You'd believe us over them.
Clearly.
You'd know where your loyalty's at.
14 turns. Settlers move very slowly. It's a major defeat.
I was just having a little look up here, and Auckland's got a lot of bowmen going on. They seem like they're very aggressive.
Who's this?
Auckland, like up near San Diego, on the new continent, which is really the old continent, but just we've come in.
Auckland. Oh yeah, look.
Yeah.
I mean, I have been their person for a long time. If I recall, like I think that they've
definitely got a bit paranoid.
I think it's fair. I think it's okay that they're paranoid.
Helps build that trust level when it comes to being your friend.